pack. I thought about what I can do to help my wife and serve her. And so I thought that giving her a day off and cooking for the weekend for the kids, so like all meals, Saturday and Sunday, and as a way to kind of give her a day off so that, I can do some cooking. I kind of enjoy cooking, but I want to do this video to just kind of have a suggestion for you to also find ways to serve our wife and to kind of, love our wives and give them a day off. So it could be laundry, it could be whatever, but I kind of chose cooking for now. She does laundry still on the weekends, which probably has to happen every weekend anyway. And so all I'm making right now is quite simple. I just heated up beef and broccoli. They're all frozen. And we're going to be making a salad here with this, which is a little, kind of like these pre-packaged salad deals. Alright, sesame, whatever. And we got kids running all over the place. And then we're not doing any carbs, so all this stuff we're not going to use. And of course, there's probably carbs in this salad, but if I can see that it's clearly carbs, then we'll do it. And then, this will make an exception. So we'll go ahead and use that, and we'll stir it up, and we'll mix some meat into this, and go from there. So, honey, how are you liking me cooking for the weekend? As long as I remember. And I'm sure that if you talk to your wife about having to cook for her on the weekends, she'll definitely remind you if you forget. And I was a little late on that. It's already, what?
Almost 2.
Almost 2 o'clock. And
it's actually 2:02.
2:02, and I forgot to cook. So I was like, And she reminded me for breakfast, and then lunch, and then now we're working towards dinner right now. And I'll probably have to do another meal for dinner. And yeah, so quite simple. But then I think for dinner we're gonna have some steak. Yeah, some steak. And we'll do some bucha later on. But I forgot to show you how that worked. So I probably need to document that one. Show you how we make bucha. So let's go ahead and grab this, and then we'll probably have some dinner conversation. And I think today's topic to talk with the kids, it's about jealousy. So we'll probably cut this video, and we'll do a separate one on dinner conversations. And sometimes we have kids with us, and we don't really have anything to talk about sometimes. And so I'll read a little scripture from the Bible, just like a psalm or something like that. It's kind of short, and there's plenty of it to read. And then we'll try to talk about it. And sometimes it's kind of foreign. I'm like, I don't know what I would understand what I just read. But at least we'll have a discussion, and maybe if not, at least we just read the scripture, and we kind of fed ourselves, and maybe it'll probably come up later, and it might make sense, or 2 and 2 might come together later on. Like, oh yeah, I remember we read this, and it kind of came together with another sermon or something. I don't know, but kind of thing. All right, so the kids are gonna get this with sweet soy sauce and rice, and then I'm gonna trash this. So definitely not eating any carbs helps with not gaining weight. Reason for that is because I believe our food supply has been poisoned in a sense, because we put so much what's it called bioengineering, what do they call those, what's that word? I'm losing my memory here. GMOs, yeah. So just so that it can produce more, resistant to pests and all this other stuff. And as we eat more and more carbs, we kind of get addicted to it. So when we don't have carbs, we feel so hungry, we have to eat more, and we overeat. So I noticed that when we eat less carbs, we kind of go through this withdrawal phase, kind of like a drug phase, where the first week really sucked and we're so hungry. And then once we get past that week, we kind of forget to eat. And it's like 2 o'clock, and I'm like, oh man, I'm not even hungry. And then it was like, oh, I gotta probably eat something. Or you start to feel jittery, but your hunger hasn't kicked in, but you're like, dude, your body's like, hey, you gotta eat something. And so it kind of helps us. So we've been losing about maybe a ½ pound to 3/4 pound a day, not eating any carbs, and also drinking a lot. Well, maybe ½ pound.
I'm lucky if I get 2 pounds a week.
2 pounds a week. Okay, so we kind of,
Lucky.
everyone's a little different. And then we just drink a lot. We just drink a lot of bucha, which kind of helps eat up the carbs too, in my poor man's theory of it, because it eats up so much sugar as it's growing. And we make like 5 gallons of this. We go through 5 gallons of bucha once a week. Let me show you the SCOBY that we have here. We just made some more. So that's it's kind of dried out a little bit there. We need to brew some more tea, and I'll do another video on how we what we use and what kind of ooh, it's bubbling. It's alive. So we make some gases here, and go from there. Alright, so thanks for watching. That might be some good suggestions for you. Some like maybe one thing that your wife does that you can do, or you can ask her like, how can I serve you? And she might suggest, hey, I need help with the kids or the laundry or going grocery shopping, or maybe just doing dishes or something like that. Because sometimes we men are selfish, and we kind of just think about ourselves a lot, and we don't really, we kind of lose the you know, I don't know about me, but I'm just saying in general. Sometimes we get so busy in life that we've kind of we don't put any thought into how we can serve, and then we just, you know, yeah. So well, hopefully this will help us all improve and go from there. All right, I'll talk to you then.